Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to recreate this look that I got from Desi Perkins over on her channel using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Got a new setup here. Pink. So let's get started. Come on. Camera. Went into the Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep all over the face just to give my shit some moisturization. Not too bad. I really like this because it's nice and wet. Then we're going to go in with the Pro Concealer from LA Girl. We're just blending out that just to, that's just going to act as a primer for us. We're going to go right into that shit. What did we use here? Oh, we used the Goof Proof in the shade 2. We did our eyebrows. This is such a daunting task. It takes so long. So I tried to speed it up just a little bit and got right up in there. I like this product. However, it does come off. It's not waterproof or anything. I noticed as I was sweating my balls off doing the horse farm earlier in this day. See, it just takes forever. You gotta do that arch, you gotta fill everything in, you gotta spoolie everything. Not too bad. And there's the spoolie. Yep. Then we're gonna go into the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. First, we're going to start out in the color, what color did we start out with? Went into Beam. We're going to put this all over our entire lid. This includes up into the brow bone. This is down on the lid itself. This is going to start us out and work with our transition colors to blend everything together. Then we're going to go into the color Creamsicle. And we're going to go into the upper part of our crease and we are going to just blend that into the beam and get that transition color started. We're not going in too heavy-handed with this just because we don't want it to be too aggressive and not be able to blend nicely. So I'm putting just a small amount of product on here and blending that with windshield wiper motions back and forth. Then we're going to dip into two colors, Hunts and Roxanne on this palette. And we're going to go slightly below the Creamsicle that we just did. We're not going to go totally over it because then you're not going to see that Creamsicle shade and gradient in there. So we're just going to go a little bit south of what we did. And again, we're not putting too much pressure on. As you can see, this palette gives a shit ton of pigment. Then we are going to go into the color Jax. And we're going to go yet again just a slight amount down from the colors that we just did, but this one is more on top because we're building that crease color up very nicely. So we don't want to go too south into the lid, but we also don't want to go too north and get into that first transition color. Then I'm going to go back in with some Creamsicle just to give it a little bit more of a pop in case I happen to go over too far with the red colors. Then we're going to wet our brush and we are going to go into the color Cran Apple and we're going to pack that in. This color is fucking awesome. It's got a nice shimmer to it. By wetting the brush, this actually intensifies the color a lot more. So we can just wet this with a setting spray. You could use water if you'd like. It just intensifies it so much. And this color, these pigments are insane. I love them. We're going to go back in with that blending brush that we used, and we're just going to blend that back out just again, just to make sure that there's no crazy bold lines. And yes, then we're going to curl our eyelashes, and then we are going to go into the Big Shot, the Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline. We're going to put that on our eyelashes. I attempted to put lashes on this day and it was not doing anything for me because I was running late for work, so I was like, shit, abort, abort, abort. So we just went with natural lashes on this one. Then we're going to take a nice small pencil brush and we're going to go back into the color beam and we're going to put this on the inner corners of our eyes, and this is just going to highlight and pop everything together. I really like how this turned out, and it was just amazing. So we're going to go back in with the brush that we used. Don't pick up any more product. You have enough on your brush, but we're just going to smoke out that lower lash line. Okay, and then on the bottom lashes, I actually used the CoverGirl Star Wars edition. This has a really fine brush to it, so it makes it more defined. With Fit Me in the color Ivory 115. That's backwards. I was not talking at all through the first half of this tutorial. I must have woken up and decided, hey, let's start talking. So you will see that some will have a voiceover, some will not. We're going to blend that out with a foundation brush. We're just going to get that all blended out nicely. This foundation is Pro Conceal HD. I have the color Porcelain. And then for my contour, I'm going to use Cool Tan. I'm trying something new today. This is brand new for me. I've seen it online before, but I've never actually used it. So we're going in with that LA Girl concealer, and then I'm going to use that darker color as my contour. And at first I didn't care for it, but as I kept blending, and it ended up working for me. Oh, not bad, not bad. Oh, not bad, not bad. It's not really that dark, actually, but I think it'll be nice and cool. Okay, G41. And I also have the Morphe 460. I'm going to use this one for the nose, this one for the face. I really like these brushes because they really get into the spots and just blend the shit out of everything. As you'll see, I don't have a fun time blending this out. However, I think this product, because it is a liquid, creamy formula, if you just wet your brush a little bit better, I think it would actually. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm going to put a hang off the back. I eventually make it work. Not too sure. Yeah, not too sure about that. It's very different. So we're gonna go in with a blending sponge and wet that up. Could be because it wasn't wet on my skin, perhaps. Actually ends up working a lot better after I wet that sponge. Nose is itching. So while I'm blending, I will apologize for not having very much content lately. We've been having some issues on the farm here with our animals, and so I've been really dealing with that, but I hate leaving you guys in the dust, and so I want to try to get this out as soon as possible, just so I can give you a little something something, you know. Hopefully the animals are on the mend and we won't have any more issues and I can get on a better schedule. I don't know. Okay. Our under eyes. We're going to do a clean one on the flat side. We're just going to pick that up. I really like the setting powder. Pick that up. The setting powder, not setting spray. However, it does get all over my fucking clothes. It was all over my lab after this. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have it all over my shirt. And my pants. Okay. So then we're also, I'm going to get into this. This is new. This is Matte and Poreless Fit Me. I'm going to use it as a setting powder. This is in the color 120 Classic Ivory. I've never used this before. I'm going to put this all over my face, and this is just going to set all of the foundation and the contour that I put in. Just helps it to stay throughout the day and it doesn't wear off or crease or anything like that. Okay, then NYX Matte Bronzer. I also ordered a new camera and hopefully it'll be here by Wednesday or so. I'm gonna give you that sun's look, like, oh, I went to the beach today. Are you serious? I had so much fun. I didn't work in insurance at all. Hopefully it's here by Wednesday, and it'll be a nice, better quality. Close that down. Then we are going to go in with this California. This shit smells amazing. It's a really cute color. It comes with a little brush, but I'm going to tap-roo with my lip brush here. It gives you a lot of pigment. Gives a really nice pigment. Ooh, that smells really good. I think I'm losing my color, or my... I think I'm losing my light. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Nice. Okay, what do I want to use for highlighter today? Oh, shit sandwich, No. Okay, put this back. Forgot to put stuff back. I am fucking everything up. What does it matter? Uh-oh. Ain't to see something out the window. Ain't to see something out the window. I think I'm gonna go in with the... my leg is a fucking shambles. I'm going to go in with the lippy pencil from ColourPop in the color 951. Why did I do my lips before I did my highlight? I really don't know if it's unconscious. I swear, I'm the worst makeup applier, especially YouTuber, who doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Because usually, you know, you highlight your Cupid's bow before you put your lipstick on. Not me. I live outside the box. I don't follow nobody's rules. Okay. So then, on top of that, I'm gonna go in to the Curvy, what is this, lip gloss? Curvy Ultra Lip Gloss from ColourPop. Also, but I think I'm going to try this Très Chic and Nantucket Nude. I totally butchered that. I thought it was going to lighten it up, but it didn't. So we're going to scratch this one and use it another time. I'm going to put this right back. So we are going to go into the glossy lip and we're going to do that. Are you excited? I'm excited. Ooh. This also doesn't lighten it up, but it does give it a nice little a shimmer. Overall, I'm pleased with this look. We're gonna highlight, we're gonna go into the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. We're gonna go in the color Lit. Dogs are barking. Gonna use a floofy blush. Who doesn't like that highlight, baby? Never too much. Never such thing as too much, anyways. All done. So that's how you do it. I'm not going to use the D-Slick today because it's already late in the evening. So I'm going to use the All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray by Urban Decay. 2 caps for safety. Boosh! So there you have it. I really like how this came out. Finished look. I am very pleased. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time when I make an ass of myself. Bye, guys.